Hello, everybody. 上周我们的周正访谈访问了关于中国功夫，我们访问了 Dr. Jack Fu and his partner and Tony Grosso and Ruth Handy，他们都聊了非常精彩的中国功夫以及太极拳。那我们这一周呢，我们就画了一个话题，画了什么话题呢？我想是大家也许是经常接触到的、关心的话题，那就是人工智能 （Artificial Intelligence）。今天我们特别请到了来自于 San Bernardino University 3位专家教授来跟我们谈这个话题。好 ，First, welcome to our 周正轩的 Beautiful Life。Today we will talk about the artificial intelligence. So first, I want to introduce our guest to our audience. The first one is Dr.
Kristen Voigt.
And Voigt.
Hello.
Yeah. Could you a little bit speak our audience?
Oh yes, hello. I'm so glad to be here. My name is Kristen Voigt. I'm a professor at California State University, San Bernardino. And my specialty as an instructor and as a researcher is artificial intelligence. I've been with the field of artificial intelligence for quite a while, actually. When I started as a student long time ago, the field of artificial intelligence just about started to emerge at universities as a field you could study. And it's actually because of artificial intelligence that I came over here to the States, get my PhD, get my degree, and here I am now, today.
But your English is perfect. I cannot tell you come from another country.
Well, I come from Germany originally, but it's been a long time. So
Here.
After, let's say, 30 plus years, your English
Welcome to our show, 周正秀. Okay, second doctor is from the same university.
Yes.
It's California
State
University of San Bernardino. Okay, he is Dr. Qing Huan Shun. People call you King. Everybody introduce yourself to our audience.
Okay. Hi, everyone. My name is Qing Chuan Sun, and currently I'm an assistant professor in the Department of Computer Science and Engineering at Cal State University, San Bernardino. So my specialist is in intelligence sensing, machine learning, and artificial intelligence. So my research is to develop next generation intelligent sensing systems, that not only integrate human intelligence, but also biology intelligence.
Biology intelligence.
Yes.
Still do AI, artificial intelligence. I know about computer science.
Yes.
Okay, welcome. Okay, well, third one guest is a little bit special. He is working for the university for 25 years. He is Dr. George and Georgia.
Yeah.
Please introduce yourself to our audience.
I am very happy to be here, to be on the show of Mr. Joe Jean. And I have watched some other shows. He does a wonderful job. My name is Dr. George Georgiou, and I am a professor of computer science at California State University. And currently I am a special assistant to the provost, to the vice president for certain projects. My area of research has been all these years neural networks, which is part of artificial intelligence, and that is how to make machines behave like humans. And I'm very happy to be here. Thank you.
Thank you, welcome. You are leader, professor, and experts of the computer science also. Okay, my first question to your three doctors, I want to know, could you tell me what's the relationship between computer science and artificial intelligence, AI? Please.
Okay, well, let me start out. Well, computer science and artificial intelligence are both relatively new fields. So I think computer science, the way when it really took off was probably in the 1940s, 1950s. with Alan Turing, with the Turing machine. And artificial intelligence actually started very soon after. I think 1956, there was a meeting
156, yeah.
at Dartmouth College among, I think it was 4 top-notch researcher, Marvin Minsky, John McCarthy, and others. And that is when sort of the field was born and the name artificial intelligence was coined. And so one could say that artificial intelligence has been a part of computer science.
Part of the computer
Part
science.
of computer
Okay.
science. That is the relationship. So it has always been a subfield of computer science. And it sounds very new and very state of the art, but if you think back, it's been there all along. And it turns out that a major programming language, Lisp, that is still existing today, and that is the programming language in artificial intelligence, Lisp, was designed by John McCarthy. Then it goes back. It's one of the oldest programming languages, is an artificial intelligence programming language.
Oh, wow. So how about King? What are your opinion?
So I agree with Dr. Voigt. Artificial intelligence is just one field of computer science. Because computer science is to study the theory, the architecture, the experiment, use applications of computers. And artificial intelligence is the science of mimicking human intelligence using computers. So you can see actually artificial intelligence belongs to computer science. It's just one field of computer science.
Okay. How about George?
Yes.
What's your opinion? I know you're working for 25 years of the artificial intelligence.
Yes, I believe that computer science was born because of the dreams the researchers had of artificial intelligence. They wanted to create artificial intelligence, and like Dr. Voigt mentioned, Alan Turing earlier, before the existence of electronic computers, they were working on the theoretical foundations of artificial intelligence. And then by that push, by that need to do that, they created computer science. They created the first computers, electronic computers during World War II, and their purpose was to replace humans in performing certain tasks and to make them better and better. So I would say that artificial intelligence is a subfield, but it is there from the genesis of computer science, and they have been going along all these years, be it with special programming languages or special algorithms. So artificial intelligence has been together from the beginning until today.
Okay, thank you guys to introduce the artificial intelligence and the compare of the computer science. I think the computer science include artificial intelligence. Artificial come from like the computer science. Like computer science, the mother of the AI. Can I say like that?
Yeah.
Or their divided branch of the computer science?
That's hard to say. I would say mother, maybe you could look at it this way. I would more look at it as a branch. You have
branch,
sort of a computer science is that big stem, and then the tree branches off into the artificial intelligence and the various other fields. So in a way, if the stem is the mother, then I think
could you
correct.
tell me what the start of the artificial intelligence? What is beginning of the artificial intelligence in our daily life and beginning over to the general people? What is a start of in our daily life?
Could you clarify the question?
Like what is the use the artificial intelligence in our to the general people? Like you see.
Oh, today.
Yeah. Until today, or to our general people, what is mean?
Well, I think artificial intelligence is probably there in a lot of computerized products. So, for example, if you get on the internet and you see certain ads, you have to assume those ads are probably personalized. Your viewing history has been recorded, and the ads that you're being fed are those that you might be interested in, maybe based on your buying habits, based on your habits of what kind of content you view. When you get certain coupons in the mail, for example, I think there have been programs that have determined what kind of coupons are of particular use to you. So those recommender systems, I think, all have artificial intelligence, and everybody encounters those. But I would even say things like, the intelligence systems we have in cars right now, the collision avoidance systems, for example. Where the car is sensing the distance to other cars and slows you down or alerts you. So I think in a lot of products today, you have some kind of artificial intelligence inside.
Okay.
To the point that you don't even necessarily know it. It could even be that you have an intelligent toaster at home. I mean,
Okay.
I know I don't, but you could imagine that, a toaster could sense how you want your toast just so, and then in the morning it could see who's walking up to the toaster. Okay, we want it a little darker,
That's
we
our
want it a
daily
little
life.
lighter. I am quite sure that while I don't have that sort of toaster, what do you think? It probably exists. Probably very expensive. So in lots of little ways, I think there is software sensing and observing what we do and tries to take actions, feed us information, help us out in ways that we hardly notice. And that's where the intelligence comes in. It knows what we want, and so it delivers. The idea of the personal assistant, Siri, Alexa, Cortana, that's when I think everybody today comes in touch with some sort of artificial intelligence.
OK， 坐落于转18的老成都川菜馆是由四川特级名厨和专业管理团队打造的餐饮品牌企业。自开业以来，其正宗地道的川菜佳肴受到了众多消费者的一致好评。无论是本地食客，还是远道而来的中外客人，都为品尝到正宗美味的川菜而津津乐道，流连忘返。老成都川菜馆现承接公司、教会、社团、学校、社区及家庭的各类 partner 的订餐服务，近期将开展预订优惠的订餐活动，详情请咨询909-367-2829或来电洽谈1220 South Diamond Bar Boulevard, Suite D, Diamond Bar, California 91765. When we talk about the artificial intelligence, AI, everybody knows the story recently about AlphaGo. They won, play the chess, they won another Korea guy, what's his name? Mr. Lee, I think the Lee.
Yeah.
The one there. So what's the story tell us about AI? The AI is powerful like that? What's your opinion, George? AlphaGo won the human.
Yeah. Indeed, AlphaGo won the championship there. He beat the Grandmaster of Go. It was kind of unexpected. People thought that the game of Go is way too complicated for computers. But Google, with his DeepMind machine, managed to win the game of Go. And it did it a lot earlier than what people anticipated. Now we have to understand that this was a very specific task and it didn't encompass other things. So a lot of things that are happening in AI are targeted. So the fear that people have of AI comes in when the systems become autonomous. They go out of our control and they know many things and they can affect us in many different ways.
Got it. So how about your opinion? How about the AlphaGo and play chess, won the human? What's your opinion, Dr. Sun?
Yeah. So, in my opinion, and like Dr. Giorgio said, because Go, is a specific task, a specific game, and I think computers are very good at playing such kind of games because computers are very good at remember, data, and also computing. So it's very powerful to compute. Computers can compute tremendous, data, possibilities. So actually, AlphaGo can predict, next step or next a couple steps, and calculate all the possibilities you will play.
Okay.
So yeah, so that's the powerful part of computers of AI. But in some other aspects, I think AI has a long way to go. Like humans, we have cognitive functionalities. So I think computers or AI, they cannot compete with humans in that aspect.
They cannot compete with the human, or human cannot compete?
I mean, AI cannot compete with humans.
Right now, scales.
Yeah. That's, I think, where we are now. I think what the AlphaGo is a very good example. There, within artificial intelligence, we now make the distinction between narrow artificial intelligence, so artificial narrow intelligence, and artificial general intelligence. And what we have been doing up to now, and what AlphaGo is a very good example for, very successful example, is the narrow artificial intelligence, that we have programs that exhibit intelligence and intelligent behavior in a very, very narrow area. They're very, very, it's intelligent, it's very, very good at Go. But that kind of intelligence does not translate into other intelligent tasks, like coming up with a good schedule, for example. So it is very narrowly focused on playing Go. But the intelligence doesn't translate to other tasks. And that is one of the next goals, to come up with artificial general intelligence that is more human-like, because we are good at many things.
So in other words, computer science or artificial intelligence, they just focus some skills, very narrow skills. They are much more better than the human.
Yeah.
But then they cannot compete with the human. They integrate the skills.
Yeah.
That's your
up
meaning?
to now, but the goal is to work towards the more general intelligence. So that is what people are working towards, and I could imagine that there will be progress in that area as well.
Okay, I heard a story. Right now in the world, there is a computer, the Lambda Haihe. It's invented in China. They can they can account 1 second, 1 trillion. So they can 1 second, 1 trillion to run and work. So there is no human cannot work like that. What's your opinion of like that?
I mean, speed?
Speed, yeah.
Well, I think actually this is interesting. Within computer science, we know that there are certain types of problems that are so difficult that no matter how fast the computers are, if you have a certain size of that problem, it will take trillion, it will take the time, the age of the universe to solve.
Okay.
So speed up to a certain point is very helpful, and it probably helped AlphaGo quite a bit. But it is not the answer in itself. Intelligence is not necessarily speed. Intelligence is how do you put your limited resources to the best effect. And that's what humans are good at. We are, in some sense, limited. Our memory is limited. Our speed is limited. On the other hand, however, we perform very well. How do we do this?
Okay.
That is the magic of the human intelligence. How do you deal with limited resources and nevertheless you're able to solve some very difficult problems?
So, Dr. Kinston, you mean our human has, we have the creation and innovation, something, the machine, the computer, the intelligence cannot do that. Or they can copy, they still can learning, creation, and innovation.
Yeah. I think the attempt is also to make computers creative. There's even artificial art, paintings created by computers. These are all attempts but I think at this point they do not rival what humans can do. So the intent is there. People are working towards it. I think I read somewhere that in Japan they have a program, a robot who has now been given the title of creative director. Creative director.
Okay.
So apparently, this particular piece of software claims to be creative. So this is very state of the art. So although this is very, very hard to imagine how we would do it, I think this is the next level.
Okay, yeah, according to the Kirsten Vogt, they talk about the robot. Robot is, I think that everybody, the general people know that, even kids, they play some toy, the robot, or in our future life, there some the robot to can do good service to everybody. So, and about this, I want to know what's the intelligence, artificial intelligence, like AI, will be used. Where area? Like where really no robot, where no the automatic driving. So what are the else? What are the future they can use it for in the future? Yeah,
Well,
Dr. Joe.
yeah, there are many areas, just about every area that touches us as humans. Artificial intelligence will be present. For example, translation from one language to another.
Oh, that's
This
it.
has been an old problem and a difficult problem. But recently there are great advances, for example, with Google Translate and also with understanding language, with personal assistants like Siri, Alexa, Google Now, and so forth. So these areas have been very difficult to make progress in, but now progress is being made by the day. Of course, the self-driving cars, that would be a huge advance when that comes to reality, because it will free many people from driving themselves, but it's a very difficult thing. It's not going to happen, in my opinion, in the next couple of years, but down the road, maybe 15, 20 years, they will be usable. Now, in everyday life, for example, you get on a plane and you travel. Most of the piloting happens automatically without us knowing it, and oftentimes the pilots are actively involved in piloting the plane only when it takes off and when it lands. The rest of it, how to do the navigation path, what to avoid due to weather, what height to travel, and all those things are decisions made by computers and artificial intelligence.
So your prediction to the artificial intelligence about the will be in the many area in our daily life, in everyday life, or human being, and also kind of like your talking is very positive to the artificial intelligence, and it will be good, will be useful, will be make our human beings' life more interesting, more useful, more beautiful.